I get invited to a lecture as a guest speaker in Computing Operations Fundamentals. So I leave the control room in the capable hands of Sam, the janitor, and cruise on down. The lecture starts and goes okay, and then there's a 10-minute period where students get to ask a real operator questions that they have about operations. I get out my pad and pen. Before we get started, I say, could you all just call out your username before you ask me a question? I find it easier to apply your problem into terms you would understand better. The lecturer eats all this up. The personal touch really gets to them. First question, you over there. What do you think of the privacy of individuals on a shared system? What was your username, please? CMS1103. Computer privacy. This is a toughie, really. You mean stuff like reading the email between you and your counsellor about you not wanting to come out of the closet? Well, he seems to have left. Must have picked a bad, completely random example. Next question, you over there. CMS 1136. I was... yes, 1136, the only person on campus who subscribes to alt.sex.buggery.buy.sailors.dress.in.mums.clothing. It's purely for research purposes. I'm sure it is. You do a lot of story posting for a researcher, don't you? No. Next, please. 2 minutes later, the lecture theatre's empty. That's the problem with students today, they just don't want to learn. I go back to control, and Sam's asleep at the console again. I think he's after my job. I make a mental note to tap into the salary database and cancel his health and accident insurance payments. You can't be too careful. I put the phone on the hook for the first time this afternoon, and it starts ringing almost immediately. That's it. I redirect it to 911 and catch a bit of shut-eye. That'll teach him. Whoops, almost forgot to turn over the excuse calendar. Static from nylon underwear. Nah, that's too plausible. Although in some cases I could do an on-site check. Nah, can't be stuffed. I'll pick another one. Static from plastic slide rules. Ooh, now there's one with a challenge. I unredirect the phone and drag the rubbish bin so it rests on the printer's stacker. Another job well done. The phone rings. This could be the big one. Hello? Hi, how do I spell check my file? Simple. Just type spell and the file name. Thanks. I'm so bloody nice this morning, especially as I know that my version of spell introduces errors instead of detecting them. Things like changing friend to friend and vice versa. What the hell? The phone rings. It's them again. There's something wrong with spell. What makes you think that? Because my file is all corrupt now. That doesn't sound like spell to me. Are you logged in through PC? Yes, but I can. Please, leave the technical diagnosis to me. Now, is there a plastic ruler somewhere on the desk, or in the desk? Yes. Right. You've got static build-up on your hard drive caused by the changing electrostatic field generated by the ruler. The same thing that makes bits of paper stick to it when you rub it up and down on your arm. Dummy mode on. Oh. What do I do? You know how you get paper off a ruler by hitting it on a table lots of times? Well, do that with your PC. Say 20 times. Lift it about a foot off the desk and drop it. Oh, okay. The screen went dark. That's okay, it's supposed to do that. Keep going, and when you're finished, do the screen as well. That static may have gone up the wires to it. I hang up. I get up and go out the public area to put honey in the floppy drives, when a guy who looks like Lee Harvey Oswald runs up to me and shoots me. Only the sound comes from the machine room and I can hear the ex-system managers chuckle. Later in the ambulance I realise I forgot to get the guy's username. Then everything goes dark.